following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Well, if we're all ready to go, we should try and get a leg up on the,
I'll, in my head, ask Dix, what did the proprietor just scream out?
Oh god, not again.
Did he give an image? Or
A bunch of guys wearing fedoras and carrying Thompson submachine guns walking through the streets.
We'll talk about this afterwards. Unless you think we should tell what I'm saying now.
I've just told everyone everything I know.
Most of that we got transmitted back to all of us.
Like a group talk, like a group chat.
Is the proprietor still hanging around, or is he
Behind the desk looking at you all expectantly.
album stuff, policing up and putting all the plates together.
Don't worry about that, I can take care of that. Part of the service.
Oh yeah, but it's just good etiquette, literally using the etiquette rules and stuff we've been taught.
Certainly appreciate it.
Now that we're here, we have this to open and look at.
Well, I need to go up and pack up my room. Do we all want to pack up our rooms before we leave?
I already have, but
I think we should just find out what's going on first.
Say to Dix, you really don't want to do it here while the proprietor is watching us.
oh no,
I thought one of our rooms would be the safest, best place to do it. Perhaps on the top floor. Perhaps the new woman's room. And it's not just an excuse for me to be in a woman's room.
And we do have to go and get her.
And
because
how does-
she didn't come down for breakfast.
Yeah,
oh, she hasn't come down yet. Okay. Yeah, where is she?
We should make sure she's okay.
well, didn't
I
you
guess.
find her?
I did. She said she'd be down momentarily.
Well, let's go pick up our stuff and make ready to leave.
Well, my stuff's already packed up. All I have to do is on the boulder. Which I won't do inside. Because that's rude. Also, it's warm.
I'll go check on her again.
Everyone goes, who needs to, goes to their rooms, gets their stuff, and then everyone meets outside
Yep.
the Nancy's room.
Nancy's room, yep.
I'll knock again.
Roxanne,
And come.
Yes.
you may enter.
I'll open the door and
So
enter.
she's just packed up her little bag, and she is dressed in sort of like tan robes with like a little headscarf into a hood thing. Very Egyptian.
You look nice.
Yeah, shimmer.
Would you object to the others are just here too? Would you object to us using your room to go over our mission objectives?
Not at all. I'm sure you know best.
Well, it was Dex's idea, but come on in, everyone.
Very desert chic. Is the bare tummy necessary? Actually, it is.
It is raining a lot outside. Good to travel in something that long.
Yes.
Very chic and cute too. I don't know how to use that word appropriate to your culture.
I am also American. It's fine. I put my cheeseburger on one pants at a time, just like everyone else. Oh, what was it? I put my pants on one burger at a time, just like everyone. That was it. Okay, everyone's gathered except for Bonnie. She's gone missing. She's probably been kidnapped. Roxanne, you better panic.
Where's Bomb Bomb?
She's been kidnapped.
What, really?
No, she's right there.
Okay. Let's see what's in here. place on like the edge of our bed, I guess, because unless there's a table or desk in here.
I'm gonna lean up against the door and just make a perception check for while we do this bit.
Wow, paranoia much?
Yeah,
No real reason why.
I mean it's our secret, no one's allowed to know thing. We should know if someone actually.
Well, we don't know that.
We do know. We're not supposed to let people know why we're here.
You know, he's certainly not in the next room with an ear horn.
No, it's a glass.
At 28. But of
You
course,
think you're fine.
just listening at the door.
Okay, who has the combination for the case?
Either Alvin or myself would have had that.
Maybe you each have one.
Never
One lot of 3.
gave it to us.
Or maybe it's one of those cases where...
It's 2 little things with 3 numbers on each.
Come on, Roxanne. What was the code again?
Nine.
You rotate the left-hand dial up.
No, I rolled 9 for a memory check.
You did never get given the code.
We were never given a code.
Try 000. It might just be on default.
What's it set to by default at the moment?
666 on both of them.
Oh, of course it is.
Melted piece of shit, motherfucker.
999.
No.
No, it's just these 3 and 999.
No.
Sure, okay.
No?
What's your birthday?
Pointing to my birthday in there.
How do you do your birthday in a 3-digit system?
You can
Oh,
use
is it not
6.
3 and 3?
There's 3 and 3.
Yeah.
If there's a
Two,
cross
two,
of
cross
3.
two, Yeah.
You know.
Do we, like, try picking the case, or is this going to be like a Mildred?
I don't know if it was one of those trick cases. That's why I was trying to turn the things the other way.
Try putting it back to zeros.
Zeros? What's the latitude and longitude of this location?
Way more than 3 numbers.
Even 6? Okay, are we just down to, like, pick the case? Because it's really
I'll
just...
try.
finding-
One last thing I'll try is DMV as it would be on a phone keypad.
No.
No, okay.
Alright, picking the lock it is. If it explodes, I'm a cry. And I will try picking the mechanical lock.
Stand behind Roxanne.
Put a wall up.
Jennifer's just like, Alex always uses 007.
Cute.
Okay, that's a 19 on the die. And what, sleight of hand?
Lock picking.
No way he's got it now.
I rolled a 19, so it was a pretty good start.
That's actually just 1 under the 25 you need.
Any bonuses?
Yeah, you needed 25 technology.
Yeah,
I said I
Jim's
rolled
there.
34.
Oh, 34! Oh, yeah, no, okay. It takes some time when you open it. I really thought you said 24.
I rolled a 19.
You might have had a shit number, I don't know.
I can't even use the fucking finger lock pick thing. Got it.
It's not that type of lock.
It's also not that yeah. Okay, yeah, you open one of them.
What's the number?
I'm guessing it's
007.
Oh, just a...
Right, just make
Try 007 on the other side.
Click.
So this was Hat Boy's case?
Yeah, hand you the Harold.
I'm just Roxanne.
Give it to Jen. It may be a voice case.
It's not.
Okay, then.
Oh, so Maldred just used that code because he knew that we thought we'd figure it out.
Turns out we're stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, why would we pick the English spy number?
Because it's awesome.
Yeah, Dex, why didn't you think of that?
I did.
Well, then why didn't you mention it?
Yeah, I've got to leave it to the experts. No one likes it when people butt in and constantly try and assert their dominance over everything. I was going to wait until all of the avenues had failed and then suggest it and then probably be wrong.
Fair enough.
And now, thanks to New Zealand Post being shitters, I can't give you the thing.
Oh,
So you're just going to have to use your imaginations.
yeah.
So you open the case. On top of the case, there is this. No one wants it? Okay,
Yes.
going in the bin. Oh, no, okay. Greedy cunt.
Well, I'm the one who's opening it up, so...
That's sitting on top of the black lining thing.
Well, they'll keep us in suspense.
You should watch out for poison needles. They always have them in the movies.
She's right.
And the suspicious wax.
I don't know, but this is intended for us.
It would be just like us to get poisoned by the needle that was been.
Students, it is now too late to back out.
I think the paranoia is getting way too high in this group.
Found within the case a miniature portable mutant scanner. There are about 20 of these in the world. They cost $45 million to build. This device will allow you to confirm what I already know, but you will not believe. Given its cost and limited availability, you understand how valuable and vital it is. You understand you are not to lose it, or abandon it. Understand, however, when it comes time for you to flee and your lives are at risk, and if it comes down to leaving this behind or retrieving it, whilst one of you, or some of you may die, leave it behind. Okay? Do not risk your lives for it. Also included is a small button. When it happens, push it and leave. The professionals will do the rest. You will be competing, no doubt, with your rivals from LA campus. The spirit of competition is important, but do not allow it to escalate too far. You tread into matters far beyond your ability to resolve. Do not be stupid. Leave it to the professionals. I have a small amount of faith in you. Wow, that's pretty heavy praise from Melvin.
Yeah?
I have 3 pieces of forewarning for you. Number 1, a young, seeming pious woman. She is bright and full of life in a self-possessed way. 2, inhuman human soldiers clad in armor of a spear.
We're almost there.
3, an Egyptian man shrouded in death. And
For it to be in there. Well, and at the start. And in the middle.
There's easier ways of saying that.
The whole letter was cryptic.
Yeah,
That would have been easier.
maybe. Less dramatic.
Is there any other clues on their page?
I don't see anything. But feel free to have a look at it.
Inhuman human soul.
Okay, so we got a very expensive mutant scanner.
Yes, and there it is beneath a grip and a little box-like object with protruding. Actually, in the meantime, I guess we could use this.
Yeah, work.
But you ain't getting it.
Of course. It's to confirm. So, what did he say? Something that we wouldn't believe?
I think obviously we give this one to Jen. She's the only one of us that's not going to throw a positive reading for using it. If you use the device, you're the only one that's not going to throw a reading from.
Well, I guess we should try it out.
Yeah.
I don't think that they work that way
It's highly directional.
because the
Well,
normal DMV they use it as well. So
fire it at me.
can't.
Make sure it's working.
Yep.
If you have a detector,
Yeah.
obviously you want somebody who won't be detected by it. You know,
You don't say. But at least we know it works.
We won't be if we're using it.
just to avoid any false readings. He's like one of our best gadgeteers.
I've got no problem with who you're choosing, but I think the rationale is wrong. They make those devices so DMV agents can use them.
Yeah, cool. DMV's mutants and non-mutants. I'm just saying, amongst our group.
Doesn't really matter. But we're looking for Alex. And whatever took him.
Yeah,
And his friend. We've got a warning about these 3 different things, or 3 different people.
So first to the police station, is it?
I'd say this seems like a shoddy plastic foot. I mean, obviously not, but
We have a mutant scanner. Okay, first thing we're going to need is, before we leave with it, we need a good excuse for what that is, because locals might ask what that doohickey is.
well, we could just put it on an inside pocket and it would be quite well hidden.
Yeah, but in case it's not hidden.
Well, Jen's already running
It's
her.
a scienceometer.
Yeah, she's already got her science kit that she was approved for, so just jam it in with that. Obviously, don't just jam it in, but
Could also say it's a toy, a kid's toy.
I think the locals would object to. They don't like science anyway, so it can't be something frivolous.
Well, let's see, we're DMV, something related to cars. Car registration scanner.
Then why would we be using unfavorite people? ID the person to the car. That would be smart.
Yeah, there we go.
yeah, it could work out.
But then they may object to being ID to a database.
Maybe it might be better if we say, "Oh, we're scanning to make sure the purity of the petrol in these automobiles is all good, and no one's getting the vapors from it or something."
A vapor's
Scanning around people and the air. You never know.
checking people's bodily humors.
Absolutely mandatory to make sure that the rising use of automobiles in the town is
Actually, yes, the car emissions aren't rising above state standard.
yeah, because then that could have tax implications or something.
That sounds very governmental. I'm proud of you there.
Here we
We got
go.
it from our little LA adventure.
Okay, good. Is there any other concerns anybody has before we go to the authorities?
So we're checking the body first, or is that what is our first plan?
Well, we're going to go meet up with that officer. What's his name?
Oh yeah, and see
In the
what
morning.
see what he's found out.
And he was going to perhaps organize some other accommodations unless we're happy to stay
So
here.
the police station would be the place to go.
All
See
right.
if we can find Officer Wilcox.
That's the one.
Constable Wilcox.
Consul. Don't want to get that one.
Then you've got, yeah.
And then, yeah, we potentially have a body to identify.
And then that Edward fella to follow up on.
Oh well. I thought close up this case again and get off, I guess.
Let's get to it before the other team does.
So they already have it gone there.
You proceed down and out your keys and get them. You head out into the rain. Jax puts his umbrella up.
Put my hat on.
Just edges it over the ladies.
Such general
Classy.
dicks.
I never noticed that being a man and prepared means that everyone but you benefits.
You need to prepare twice as much, I think.
So just do it.
And a cute little holy hat. It's basically like an umbrella.
Till it soaks through, anyway.
The city, as such, is dark from the gloom of the heavy clouds disgorging all that water. Water splashes around you from above, roofs, windows. Bad downpiping, or non-existent downpiping. The horse and laden cart clop past you. Splashing water up on Derek. Looks like a puddle.
This is fine.
And passes by as they step out of the way and you get splashed like, what on earth? I'm glad they're not with me.
Rude.
Somewhere a church bell rings. Would have been nice if that had actually happened, but
He took a gamble.
as you find, here you are in town. Go to the police station.
Tabulary, yes.
Alright, where is that?
Wasn't it that was really close to the train station?
I don't think you can. Yeah.
They just meet us. Who's there?
Wander down the street.
Is there a general store or what sort of stores are here?
I mean, of course there is, but where is it? That's the question.
Okay, what I'm asking is what is around us in store-wide ways things then?
There appears to be a railway station and ticketing office. There's also a bus hub.
We're in go over to the bus hub then.
Okay. Yep.
Is there so there's no one there? It's just the
There's
bus.
plenty of people here. The bus hub. There's like bus drivers, a ticketing guy.
There's a
I'll
little-
talk to ask the ticketing guy. Whereabouts is the police station? The police station.
Oh, just head down East High Street and turn left on, geez, which one is it? Unlabeled Street. Then head on up to East Armitage. It'll be right on the second from the corner.
Is this East High Street?
No, this is West High Street. East High Street is just adjoining, just past the intersection down.
Thank you.
Do they have one of those little pamphlet like things that have like a map potentially? Like, you know, the little tourist kiosks with
You don't see one.
Not
You
sure.
still
If
don't
this,
see one.
Oh, okay.
Not sure if this is the place that caters to
Come back to the
tourists. Much.
and explain what I've just been told. So it's
Well, alright.
I've heard that they don't have any maps or anything of the area at the station and bus depot here where you arrive in.
I'm thinking if you're coming here, you know where you're going. That's sort of the mentality of this place.
Or
they
if,
run on.
or if we were important enough, someone would have come to show us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's go, I guess.
Head back out into the street. Things are getting definitely busier now. Long-coated people and umbrellas are everywhere. As people thicken the sidewalks heading to their businesses and workaday jobs. White-collared, finely dressed people, definitely dated a lot further back in time. Perhaps more dating to what you would like see in your what surviving history texts that you had access to might be. For the rest of them, everyone's dressed in a very fusty manner. Derek rolls his eyes with scorn. How dare they not be on the cutting edge of cowpunk?
No kilts in sight.
Oh, actually, okay. That's what I should have gotten.
See some blue-collar guys as well, heading off to work. And it's not homogeneously white. There are Hispanics and blacks here as well. It's very representative. You've seen three?
That's almost too much.
All right. You killed two of them. Now there's one.
That's right.
You see more like oldie-timey trucks and autos on the road now. Fire overhead, the thunder rolls. Motherfucker.
0 for 2.
Yeah, well, it'll happen at some point, and then we'll be fine.
Yep.
You see the train come in. Over there as you pass by. Eventually you forget to make a turn, so distracted are you. And you keep heading down East High Lane. And eventually you reach the bridge.
We made the turn.
You did?
Yep.
You remembered to? You weren't distracted by all the strangeness?
I've read it in a book.
Derek would probably be distracted, but I'm sure someone would steer him in the right
I
direction.
mean, sounds very mission motivated, so.
Okay, you head up to Armitage Street. There's definitely a lot more like business type structures around this area. You see a dry goods store, a general store, and a damp goods store. And there is the police station. You can tell because it is a grey stone squared off building with bars on the windows. There is a set of stairs with a balustrade on either side of thick stone, squared off plinths with those round lights on them. And the sign above it says, "The Police."
Yep. This makes sense to have your station up here with all the businesses in that.
So we're either at the right place or this is where Sting is performing.
Who?
What?
I'm not even asking. I just looked at Dex's reaction.
Oh, fine, I'll be stuck up boring Roxanne who doesn't make quips then.
Oh,
Fuck quit.
Let's just go in.
You know, it's going to be fun later on when I actually do understand what you're saying.
you think that. You think that, but it won't.
What Dex knows.
Only real ones know.
Stairs and
Roxanne bullishly moves her way into the police station, having trouble with the stairs, dressed as she is.
I do.
Yes, you know capri pants and stairs.
I've never worn capri pants myself, so no, I don't.
Neither are fucking I. I'm just assuming you're having trouble because you're Roxanne, and it's not normal.
I mean, if it was a dress or a skirt, I could see why, but...
You end up inside the police station. The inside of the police station is old, uncared for, wooden. Dust piles up in the corners where it's been swept to. People here are too busy for that kind of thing. Brass-fitted limelights provide a sickly green light on the interior, that which is not supplanted by the rapidly brightening daylight outside. Well, I say brightening, but you know the other ones. Still daylight outside, going through their greasy, stained windows. A police officer with neatly brill-creamed hair and a scar on one side of his face sits fatly with his dark blue double-row buttoned uniform, neatly polished buttons and badge, sits behind the desk there and looks up as you come in, expectantly.
Before Alvin made his way in, he's shaking the water off his clothes and luggage to not make the interior again.
Madam?
Hello, sir. I do not recognize this officer, I think, or this constable.
Yes, this is Sergeant Danvers. Now, of course you don't recognize this.
Hello,
You look first, rank first. But you wouldn't do it later.
yeah, what does he have a...
He is a sergeant.
hello, Sergeant. I was wondering if Constable Wilcox was here.
This early?
He was
Unlikely. Doesn't start till the afternoon.
Oh, he was supposed to meet us today, and apparently,
Takes a quill out of an inkwell.
Roxanne Emery, my friends and I work for the DMV.
DMV, you say? Do you have ID? It's not that I doubt you, but you understand. Thank you. All of you went in?
Alvin went in.
I went in.
Yeah, Derek.
This is a large group for the Department of Mutant Verification.
Indeed. Apparently it's been some time since we've come here, so we have a lot of work to cover in a short period of time.
You can get him with a little pin and just...
Can't. Why don't I make a point of it?
He'll take each person's ID while he's talking. Yep. No, sorry. What did you say? I was busy in the middle of pantomime.
Oh, I see. It's been a while since we've had some representatives here, so we've got a lot of work to do in a short period of time.
Don't have a lot of call for federal activities down here.
I'm sure you don't. But, you know, these cars and everything, gotta make sure they're all running safe.
Yeah, cars. Awfully flippant method of addressing the automobile, but I suppose you get used to the dangerous thing. So, what can Arkham City Police do for you?
Constable Wilcox was looking at perhaps getting us some closer accommodations to help with our work here.
I'm sure you don't need a specific officer for that. You could check into the Grand Arkham Hotel.
Oh,
For the Hangman, if you're particularly cheap.
we did spend an evening at the Hangman last night.
Very close to the train stop.
We got in late.
I don't say.
Before curfew, of course.
Naturally. So how can I help you? Will you be needing an officer to escort you down to your lodgings? Will you need an officer to guard you or women folk while you're in town? Although you seem to have some men.
We do have ample men. I believe there was also a body in your morgue that perhaps
Oh,
you
you'll
could
hear
identify?
about that, are you? Let me see.
It was perchance somebody who came from our neck of the woods.
Yes. Lots of outside troublemakers come in and end up in hot water around here.
The damage could have been more.
Yes, here it is. Alexander Hamilton Purcell. Well, our mortuary facility is a little cramped, but certainly some of you will be able to identify the body and make whatsoever preparations you want.
Very well. How many in total would the max occupancy be?
Oh, I reckon 2 to 3.
How about myself, Alvin, and Jennifer?
That seems very reasonable.
Young Jennifer here knew the deceased best.
I'm going to scream it to say to Diggs, can you let them know, stop giving them information. As little information as possible, because if they don't notice, the sergeant keeps writing the information down.
Very
well. An officer snaps up. Gun guy. There's no need to field now. Escort these 3 down to the mortuary. They want to view the motorboat victim. Women folk, Sergeant? No, these are official government Federal Bureau of Motor Vehicles operational people. I'm sure the federal government knows what it's doing with the tax money that they routinely steal from people. You'll follow me, persons?
Of course.
So I don't remember. Jennifer, you,
And Alvin.
So, you work for the Bureau of Motor Vehicles? Something such?
Department of Mutant Verification.
Oh, that makes some sense. Are there many of your kind in the Bureau?
Not overly represented, unless you mean big, powerful, gorgeous people.
Certainly are strong. Probably lifting up all those car tires and such.
I have lifted a few in my time.
And of course, you ladies will be no doubt clerical staff for typing and coffee fetching and such.
And administration.
And administration.
I think of all of us, Roxanne's probably written more reports than anyone else.
You enter a much colder, darker area. The lower area of the station has tiles. Faded pea green hospital tiles and white tiles that may once have been white, but are now sort of brownish, tartarized. It's a lot cleaner down here. The floor at least looks like it gets mopped twice a month. Streaked, as it is, and scuffed with black rubberized marks from shoes. You also see, like tracks that those wheeled gurneys might make. They seem pretty baked in. Heavy iron doors and heavy wooden doors with iron straps pass on either side, and he gets to the end of the row, puts a big key in, does it up, and you see one of those freezer walls. You know the ones. You've played Mortuary Assistant.
When we arrived here, we heard word about there was once a problem with murderers.
We have a curfew for that, so we should take care of the problem completely. If you're not allowed outside, can't get murdered.
No, you can't argue with results.
You've never had murders during the day.
Oh, I don't want to countenance what kind of murderer would be so brave to do it out in the middle of public with everyone watching. No, it's sort of implied that they knew nothing could stop them. And that can't be true. Anyway, let's see. This one. Well, there's the grotesque, destroyed body of a young man. It's Alexander Hamilton Purcell, all right. It says so right there on the toe tag.
How much taller is he?
He's not.
Same height.
You're not there. You're not there. You're not there. Same height.
Come on, honey.
Oh, there's no face left at all. Where's his hat? His beautiful hat.
What color even was his hair? Sorry, just hat.
That's red now. Wait, that. Wait, that. Wait, that. Wait, that. Wait, that.